everybody, Coach Connie here, and I talk a lot about 4-point alignment. In fact, it's in your posts every single morning as a reminder to check your 4-point alignment. So this is really basics 101, and I really want to hit home with you the importance of it. If you get this down and you really understand it and you do it with your exercises, no matter what you're doing, you think about your 4-point alignment, you'll keep yourself from injury. It's not a 100% guarantee, but always, it will almost always get you aligned in the right position with making sure you don't get injured. So let's talk about what those 4 points are. Point 1 is your feet. So the first point of alignment is your feet. Second point of alignment is your knees. Third point of alignment are your hips. And the fourth point of alignment are your shoulders. So that's the 4 points of alignment. And how should the 4 points alignment actually be positioned? Your feet should always be, almost always be pointing forward, not off, out, one not out, and not in like this, or one in. Always pointing forward, pretty much, except for like sumo squats. So there's a few exceptions to it, but be smart with that. But point them forward. Then you think of your knees. When you go down into a squat, look to see if your knees go kind of slightly right or slightly left. That means that you could potentially injure your knee. When I do a fitness assessment on a client, it's one of the things I look at on their assessment is their feet and their knees and which way they're going and if they're in aligned or not. Because if they're not in alignment, most likely they can get injured. They have a weak area and I have to work on that area. So I want you to look at your knees. Go down into a squat and see if your knees are staying nice and perfect in that, okay? What you'll see happen, one knee will go out to the right, one knee out to the left, one knee might even come in. And what you need to focus on is the knees with the feet staying forward. Again, except in sumo squats or a few other things, but you think of those staying forward, okay? The next point of alignment is your hips. You want to make sure in almost all your moves, your hips stay in alignment with those knees. So your hips are right in a line with your knees. So if your knees go this way and you're jumping, guess what? Your hips go too. You don't kind of just twist like that. Your hips start getting out of alignment with the knees. It's going to cause injury. Again, the injury on the knees and the lower back. So you think of your hips always being aligned right in the same point as with your knees. And the last point of alignment are your shoulders. So you want to make sure your shoulders stay aligned with your hips, in line with your knees, and in line with your feet. Not kind of like this, not like this, okay? But, and not scrunched, never scrunched at all. Always nice, straight back, core in, keeps you straight, and shoulders aligned. Now when you're holding weights is when you'll see if one shoulder is out of alignment, which could cause lots of problems in your lower back. It could cause, again, knee problems. Almost all out of 4-point alignments will cause knee problems for sure. So anybody even with knee problems, you're going to want to think about your 4-point alignment. Okay? I hope that helps. Bye-bye.